everyone. I am currently sitting in my parents' car that I was kindly allowed to borrow, and I drove from where I live in northern Germany to a very small town in central Germany where I used to live about 8 years during my time in university. And it's been about 5 years since I've been here, and I missed Marburg quite a bit. And it's very special for me to be back. And I will take you a little bit along, show you some favorite places of mine, and I hope you will enjoy it. This is the castle up there. Hope you can see it. Hello, it is now Monday, the 12th of December, and I am still in Marburg. It is very cold outside, it snows every night, and I am all snuggled up in my savoring shawl and my monument hat, and I just visited a local yarn store here, and I didn't manage to take any footage. There were many people inside, so I didn't had the patience to take out the camera, but I bought a little something. This is a shiny little thread, and I have at home Plötelopi in about the same color, and as we are starting the Monument Hat Cal this Saturday, this is December 18th, when we cast on, I'm thinking if I might include this. I think it would be lovely in to have this little bit of shine in a hat. Yeah, we will see. Maybe I will do this, maybe not. I haven't decided yet, but I always love to have some souvenir yarns when I go somewhere, and this was very affordable. This is 70% viscose and 30% polyester, and it has 30 grams, and amazingly this is 1050 meters. Yeah. So usually I try to avoid having artificial fibers in my yarn, but this is not for warmth and only for the glittery effect, and I think that's okay for once. So I will try this with my Plötelopi that I have at home, and yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. It is now a Tuesday, December 13th, and I am still in Marburg, and today it is even colder than the days before. We have now -8 degrees Celsius, and all the forest is covered with snow. It looks like the whole world is sugar-coated, and it's very, very pretty. So today I drove up a mountain where we can look down onto the city, and here's a little platform, like a viewing platform, and we can see the beautiful forest, and I hope you'll enjoy it. It is now Saturday, December the 17th. I am back home again from my trip to Marburg, which I enjoyed so very much. It was very lovely to be there. I haven't been for 5 years, and it was really difficult for me because I love the city so much and I really missed it a lot, and I was so happy to go back to see all the places that I love so much, and to see that even though there was the pandemic and the war in Ukraine, not much has changed within the town. So I know from many other towns that a lot of stores and cafes and restaurants did have to close, and there are a lot of storefronts that are just covered in paper that were not rented out again. And in Marburg, that was absolutely not the case. Everything was just like I left it behind, which was so lovely to see, which really meant a lot to me. So it felt like there is this tiny, magical, lovely city, this tiny space where everything is just like as it has been for hundreds of years, which of course is not entirely true, but it kind of felt very, not only relaxing, but also like it gave me a little bit of hope, and it was very nice to be back. And I really hope you enjoyed the footage, because I tried to capture as much as I could, but of course I have not yet edited it, so let's see. I'm not sure how long the segment got in the end, but I hope it was okay, because I just could not cut it down. I really wanted to capture so much because it means a lot to me. So I hope you enjoyed it. I have a little bit of knitting progress to share with you today. So first of all, I think I finished the first sleeve of my brioche cardigan. I'm excited to hear if the little segment about how I knit brioche was helpful to you in the last episode. I really enjoyed making it, and it boosted my motivation to get the sleeve done. So this is how it looks right now. I still need to seam it up and to attach it to the cardigan, of course, but I'm really happy with it, and now I feel like there's not too much work to be done until the cardigan is finished, and that feels really good because I started to make it in June, so almost 6 months ago, and I'm really happy to be hopefully able to finish it before the new year starts, or in the very beginning of the new year. So that's great to get long time whips finished. That's always lovely. So yeah, this is the sleeve. I also made a lot of progress on my second Johanna hat. As you can see, it is also very long. I took this with me on the trip, and I knit it every once in a while. And so far I'm really happy with it. The only problem is I'm out of yarn. So I stopped a few days and thought about what I wanted to do now, because I obviously have not enough both of the mohair. So this is everything I have left of the mohair, and from this shimmering yarn as well. There's only a few meters, and I have thought about a lot how I want to tackle this problem. So I'm not going to buy those 2 yarns on top of what I have, because that would be about 20 euros, and as you can see, the hat is almost done. So I don't want to invest that kind of money again in a hat that I can probably finish another way. So what I'm going to do is I am going to work this a little different than written in the pattern. So usually this would be a hat with a double folded brim. So you would fold it once and then twice to keep your ears very, very warm. And that is something I really love, and it's kind of sad that I probably won't be able to do it with this one as I have too little yarn. But what I'm going to do is I will calculate how many stitches I will need in total to work the crown decreases of this hat, and then I'm going to rip back as many rows as I need to finish those crown decreases, so that I will have the whole hat with all 3 yarns. So I showed you the yarns last time, right? So I'm holding together these 3. I have enough of this one, but these 2 are both used up. And yes, so I'm going to rip back, and I am going to work the crown decreases holding all the 3 strands so that the entire hat looks the same. I don't want like a section here where suddenly I only hold 1 strand. That would look kind of, I don't know, not very sophisticated, I guess. So the consequence might be that I will not be able to fold the brim twice, but I will still get a lovely wearable hat. Maybe if I fold the brim once, it will even be a little bit like a slouchy hat, which I also love a lot. So we will see. I will definitely be able to finish this hat, but not quite as written in the pattern. It's a little bit of a gamble, to be honest, but I only have to do the crown decreases, which are just a few rows, so I should be able to finish this either this evening, tomorrow, or the day after that, so very, very soon. And I will therefore be able to wear this for Christmas, which is lovely. So I'm excited to have this. I'm excited to wash it, to see the hold super soft. This is this yarn here to bloom. This always is very saturated with spinning oil when you buy it, and after washing it really blooms beautifully. So this is always a very exciting part. Yes, so nearly finished. Keep your fingers crossed that I will be able to finish it today or tomorrow. So speaking of tomorrow, tomorrow is the start of the knit along that I am hosting together with the wonderful Ruth of raincloud&sage. We have decided to team up together and host the Monument Hat knit along. If you are new here, the Monument Hat is a pattern that I released this fall. It is made from raincloud&sage unspun yarn. And we have decided that this is such a fun and quick pattern, so that we wanted to host a little knit along together. And tomorrow, which is Sunday 18th, will be the cast on day. And this is a knit along that is very relaxed, laid back, very calm. This hat is worked on 6mm needles, so you will be able to work it very quick, but still we decided to run the knit along from tomorrow until the end of January. So you have many weeks to calmly knit this either for yourself over the holidays or as the first project in the new year. So and it would even be possible if you wanted to make a last-minute Christmas gift. You can definitely cast this on Sunday and have it ready for Christmas. Yes, so this pattern uses 2 strands of unspun yarn, and as I said, I used the beautiful unspun from Ruth from raincloud&sage. This is their first batch. It is unspun 2104. But you are welcome to use any unspun yarn that you would like to use. You can, of course, use the one from Raincloud&Sage. If you wanted to order, you need to order until tomorrow in order for your order to be shipped before Christmas, I believe. Yes, and I wanted to show you today which options I have here with me at home in my stash to knit another one of these during our knit along. So first of all, I still have enough yarn to make like absolute duplicate to my sample. So this is the Raincloud&Sage 2104 batch. This was the first batch from Raincloud&Sage. Now they have a second batch in that shop which is unspun 2109, and it is a slightly different color. This one is lighter. The second batch is a stunning charcoal gray, which I really love a lot, but I still have enough from the first batch to make another monument hat, and I will be holding it together with this mohair here. So 2 strands of unspun and 1 strand of mohair will give me exactly this. This is option 1, and I think I might do that. And I am thinking about in one of the earlier episodes of this Festive Diary, I showed you the farmer's market that is very close to where I live, where I love to go. And on that market, a lovely lady complimented me on this hat, asking where I had bought it. And she was obviously sad when I told her I had made it myself, because she is not able to knit. And I'm not quite sure yet if everything turns out as I imagine it now, but I hope to be able to make another one of this as in this color, and then I have 2, and I obviously do not need to, so I might try to find her again and gift it to her if I can. This is in my mind now. We will see what happens if I can make it happen. But I thought that would be lovely to gift a little hat to a stranger who really liked it but couldn't make it themselves. So yes, that would be option 1. And right now I think I might even knit 2 hats during our knit along. Please don't hold me to that. I just feel very motivated right now, and that might go away during the holidays. We will see, but I have more yarn options here. So I do have this beautiful light blue Plötulopi, which I could hold together with Fulcola natilia in this lovely shade. I'm sorry, I don't have the colorway of the Plötulopi right now with me, but the mohair is color 348. And as you can see, they are a perfect match. I used these yarns for the Turning Skies sweater that I did last year or the year before that. I don't know, it is a drop shoulder sweater that I never published, but you can find it on my Instagram if you want to. So these are leftovers from that sweater, and I have enough of both of these to make another monument hat. So that would be an option. And there's one more, and that is the one that I am also gravitating towards a lot. You might remember in Marburg I bought this little souvenir yarn, which is just a very sparkly thin thread, and the brioche cardigan that I make, I have a leftover yarn from that too. So this is also Plötulopi. I'm sorry, I apologize, I do not have the colorway with me right now. And this is just another shade of Fulcola natilia, this mohair is color 350. And I am thinking about holding 2 strands of the Plötolupi, 1 strand of Herculanatilia, and 1 strand of this lovely sparkly little thread here. So I think all of these together would give a very lovely hat that is both a little bit festive because of the shimmery yarn here, but also would work perfectly throughout all the fall month. Yeah. So right now I'm planning to cast on these 2, like one in gray and one in rusty orange. But we shall see if that really happens. But this is my plan right now. So if you want to join our knit along, then you can either cast on with us tomorrow or at any point until the end of January. WIPs are welcome, and you can post your work in progress or your finished hats with the hashtag #MonumentHatCal. And if you want, you can message either me or Ruth, and we will be gladly adding you to our little Instagram chat group. It is lovely. People already started to share the yarns that they are going to use, and it's a lovely little community where we will knit along together. So that would be lovely. Yes, I think that was everything for today. I have a little bit of footage for you where I made a crepe, which is a French pancake with friends, which is something that is very popular at German Christmas markets, and we love to do that in December during the festive time. And I think, because I'm really in a festive mood today, wearing my Boughs of Holly sweater, and I think I will go and paint my nails in a bright red. I kind of feel in a festive mood, so maybe I will do that later. Yes. Okay, I think that was everything. If you have any questions about the knit along, feel free to send me a message either here or on Instagram, where you can also find me as HERBGARDEN knitwear. And one more thing, I really wanted to say thank you to everyone who so kindly suggested names for my little sleepover under my last Festive Diary episode. That was so lovely to read. Thank you so much. There were so many great ideas that I am now, I really have trouble to choose a name, because there were very, very good suggestions. I will have to think about that a little while longer. And I am still working on grading the pattern. It is not yet written up, and it is not with my tag editor yet, so I am pretty sure that will not happen within this year, but more likely in the start of the next year. But I will of course keep you updated on that. I'm still planning on writing this pattern, but as you all know, Christmas time can be a little stressful. I have packed, I believe, 6 little packages today only, and I'm not done yet, so I'm not sure when I will upload this episode, so this is either the last time you see me within this one, or there will be more depending on how much time I will have to record. But I'm very happy that you are here, and I would really appreciate it if you would consider liking this video or subscribing to my channel, because it really helps me out to grow this both the YouTube channel and my little business as a knitwear designer. So I have been designing since 2019, and I published more than 30 patterns, and only 2 of them ever sold often enough to
make up for the cost that I had making the patterns. So if you would like to support me in any way, you could, any way besides buying a pattern, you could always like my content here on Instagram, and it would really help me out. So thank you very much for being here and for spending your time with me. Okay, I hope you enjoy this festive episode, and I will see you soon. Bye!